Can you hear me okay? Okay, awesome. Well, before we get started, I just want to say that, I'm the RAP advisor for 2508, and I had an absolute pleasure to be their advisor and just be a part of them. And I know that 2509 doesn't know me as well. I wasn't able to teach as many classes with them, but I know that this is a great, great day, and we're super thankful for all of you to be here. So thank you so much for being here. All right, we're going to get started. All right, good morning, staff, students, and family members. I am BM1 Camille Steiger, class advisor for BM Rep Class 2508. I will be your master of ceremonies today. I ask that you please silence your mobile phones and other electronic devices. On behalf of Captain Ray and Training Center Yorktown, we would like to thank all the BMA school instructors, both in the classroom and underway. Without your commitment to these students, they would not be here today. We would also like to recognize the loved ones and guests in attendance for taking time to attend this important occasion. During the ceremony, please feel free to stand up and move about for photography. Today, we have the unique opportunity to conduct two BMA graduations, BM RAP 2508 and 2509. There are many rewarding and significant moments in every Coast Guard career. Today, we'll witness one of the most distinctive, advancement to Petty Officer. Third class Petty Officer is the first pay grade and enlisted member can wear collar devices. Petty Officers are also expected to take on a greater role as leaders within the Coast Guard. Would the audience please rise for the arrival of the official party? The members of the official party are BM1 Brian Jingles, BM RAP 2509 advisor. Master Chief Bosun's Mate Joey Bachero, School Chief of Bosun's Mate A School. Commander Erica Elfwin, Branch Chief Boat Forces Cutter Operations. Commander Victor Galgano, Chief Training Division. Captain Scott Ray, Commanding Officer, Training Center, Yorktown. Guidons, post. Guidon bearer for RAP 2508 is Seaman Walker. Guidon bearer for RAP 2509 is Seaman Pilotowski. BM RAP, post. BM RAP, seats. Will the guests please be seated? The Bosun's Mate is the only enlisted rating that aspires to command. These graduates may someday be in command of their own cutter, station, or aids to navigation team. Along the way, they will do many things, including navigating cutters and small boats, protecting our marine environment, enforcing federal laws and treaties, conducting search and rescue operations, maintaining ports, waterways, and aids to navigation, defense operations, mentoring junior personnel, and managing a multitude of challenging and dynamic responsibilities. Boatswain's Mate RAP stands for Rating Apprentice Program and was created in 2021. These students are able to attend the expedited Boatswain's Mate A School RAP class because they are already qualified boat crew members. It's the first ever Agile A School. This program leveraged non-rated personnel with boat crew member qualifications, reducing training time from 14 weeks to 6, increasing the number of graduates by 36%, and reduced a shortage a year ahead of schedule. I would now like to welcome Master Chief Bachero to say a few words.
Good morning. Woo! All right, that authoritative roar of the Boatswain's Mate never gets old. Well, once again, thank you, family, friends, Captain Ray, members of the official party, for joining us today on this special occasion. I would also like to take a quick moment to thank the instructor staff that's present, and again, the class advisors. These folks have gone above and beyond to mentor and guide your loved ones over the past several weeks, making today possible. If the advisors and the instructor staff that are in attendance this morning, if they could please stand, and if the guests could please help me thank them for their efforts and giving them a warm round of applause. Thank you. Can be seated. Well, class, today marks the end of your journeys here at Training Center Yorktown and the beginnings of your journeys as boatswain's mates and third-class petty officers in the United States Coast Guard. The staff and myself are extremely proud to be sending the fleet its newest boatswain's mates. And before I call you up for your advancement, I have just a few words of wisdom for you that I promised I would keep short and sweet. So first, lead by example. From the deck plate level, be present, be intentional, and be active, leading your crews from the front and not from behind them. Next, be consistent. Enforce standards on yourselves uniformly to establish that credibility to enforce them on others. Kind of goes back to the leading by example. Additionally, your crews should always know what version of you that they're coming to work or getting underway with. Be that leader that you want to work for. Be consistent. Next, challenge the process and then model the way. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean there isn't a better way to achieve the same results or better. Always strive to improve the processes that you're entrusted with and to leave them better than you inherited them. And then lastly, have fun. Your careers are going to take you to some extraordinary destinations, and you are going to forge lifelong bonds and friendships along the way, just like the ones you have forged here over the past several weeks. Like some would say, do what you love what you do, and call it work. Now, for that moment, I can see y'all are eagerly awaiting your advancement. Are you ready?
Yes, Master Chief!
Woo, yes you are. Well, RAP, attention. Ready, face. Lead out. Class, inboard, face, cover. I would now like to invite Commander Elfquin to reaffirm the enlisted oath prior to the advancement ceremony.
Thank you, Master Chief. All uniformed personnel, attention to oath. BMA, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States. And the orders of the officers appointed over me. according to the regulations and uniform code of military justice. So help me God. At this time, we would like to invite anyone who will be participating in the pinning of collar devices to please join us by standing by their graduate. Please do not begin the pinning process on your graduate until Captain reads, "I do appoint them BOSA mates in the United States Coast Guard." Captain Ray, would you please join me at the podium to read the advancement certificate?
Starting over here, okay, thanks. All right, good morning, everyone. As Commander Elfquin said, please, when I do say I do appoint them, that'll be your cue to begin the pinning process this morning. Uniformed personnel, attention to advancement. To all who shall see these presents, greetings. Know ye that reposing special trust and confidence in the fidelity and abilities of these Coast Guardsmen, I do appoint them BOSA mates in the United States Coast Guard to rank as such from the 12th day of September 2025. These appointees will therefore carefully and diligently discharge the duties of the grade to which appointed by doing and performing all manner of things thereunto pertaining. And I do strictly charge and require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. And these appointees are to observe and follow such orders and directions as they be given from time to time by superiors acting according to the rules and articles governing the discipline of the armed forces of the United States of America. Given under my hand at Yorktown, Virginia, this 12th day of September, 2025. Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations, everyone. Will the guests please be seated? BM wrap. Ready, face. Forward, march. Seats. We would now like to present some special recognition awards. Commander Elfgren, Master Puchero, would you please come forward to assist with recognizing these individuals? Petty Officer DeMoss and Petty Officer Drury, front and center. The first award is the Academic Excellence Award. Petty Officer DeMoss from BM RAP 2508 had the highest academic average of 99.6%, and Petty Officer Drury from BM RAP 2509 had the highest academic average of 97%. Thank you, Commander Elfgren. Captain Ray, will you please join us for the presentation of the next awards? Petty Officer Pilatowski, Petty Officer DeMoss, front and center. The final award is the Leadership Excellence Award. These students demonstrate superior qualities, leading by example and helping to guide and influence others. Thank you, Captain Ray and Master Puchero. Now, Petty Officer DeMoss from BM RAP 2508 will address the class.
Yeah. All right, 2508. How y'all feeling? I like the sound of that. All right. So I know we've only known each other for about 6 weeks, but it's that time I've gotten to know you all pretty well. Some more than others, but I can walk away today saying that you're all a fantastic group of people. It's been a pleasure getting to know every single one of you. As a whole, this class showed great dedication in getting through every single one of us through the Deck Watcher's Officer exam, and I thank you all for that. Because of your hard work, we can all walk away today as bosun's mates. I want you to have pride in that, and know that this rate comes with responsibility. When you chose this rate, you signed yourself to lead, to be responsible for others. The bosun's mate is the backbone of the Coast Guard and makes up the majority of leadership positions among the enlisted force. This is what will be asked of you, and this, especially those of you who intend on making a career out of this service. And so it is that my hope for you all is to leave here, not just as bosun's mates, but as leaders. It was just stated that we require all personnel of lesser grade to render obedience to appropriate orders. While these are the rules that we will serve by, I implore you not to lead by this standard alone. Yes, these crows mean something, but lead first from example. Lead from a position of mutual respect, not from a position of demanded respect. The only undeniable difference between you as a new BM3 and a new non-rate reporting to their first unit is time. You're not inherently better than them. You can't judge or claim to know their worth as a person. The only thing that you have on them is that you've been given time to learn and prove your worth. Understand that and give them that time to learn. Non-rates are not just tools at your disposal to perform the tasks you no longer want to do. I know some of you may have been treated in this manner in your past units. I've heard it time and time again. That's what non-rates are for. But please take a different approach. Guide them, teach them, so that you can move on to properly undertake larger tasks and be confident knowing that they will be there to pick up the slack that you've left behind. Build them up, mentor them. They are the next generation of coasties. And I've spent a lot of time in my adult life frustrated with poor leadership. Fortunately, it plagues every workforce that I've ever been a part of. And the truth is that while it is better in the Coast Guard, it still exists. So it still exists. I believe it to be cyclical. Poor leadership breeds more poor leaders who seek to diminish those around them. breaking down the foundation of the Coast Guard. But I want you all to instead seek to build, inspire those around you to become something better by making the effort every day to make yourself something better than you were before. And I want to say congratulations to all these new BM3s here today.
Thank you, Petty Officer DeMoss. Petty Officer Polk, front and center. Now, Petty Officer Polk from BM Rap 2509 will address the class.
Good morning, Captain Ray, Commander Elfquin, Commander Galgano, Master Chief Bucciero, and family, friends, and loved ones. Thank you all for attending today's graduation of BM Rap 2508 and 2509. This is an important moment for everyone in the Coast Guard. This is the moment where we're stepping forward. We are no longer in the mud of the non-rate enlisted position. We're moving forward as petty officers. And for that, we thank you for joining us. It's been through the support of our friends, family, spouses, and loved ones who have allowed us not only survive, but to thrive as we continue to progress. To our class instructors, thank you for taking the time to prepare us for both the challenges directly in front of us, as well as the difficulties we will most certainly face with the new set of experiences we will be having as third classes. Your tutelage and life experiences will echo in the decisions we make for decades to come. To the command staff, thank you for providing a safe and educational environment that allowed us to progress through our training. While not in the forefront of our day-to-day experience, the decisions you make behind the scenes impact us in ways we will not truly comprehend or appreciate until we reach command positions ourselves. And finally, to the graduates, look around and remember the faces and names that you see. These have been and will continue to be your peers. Lean on them in times of doubt or uncertainty, and look for each other when you need advice or someone to talk to. The relationships you develop here and in the fleet can have positive impacts that you will only recognize decades later when you reach out to an old friend that you would have never met had it not been for your time in the Coast Guard. In Class 2508, we'll always have kickball. Thank you.
Thank you, Petty Officer Polk. The time has come to recognize one last accomplishment for BM Rap 2508 and 2509. We will now present the graduation certificates. BM Rap, attention. Ready, face. First row, lead out. Captain Ray and members of the official party, please join me at the podium to assist with the presentation of the graduation certificates. The graduates will announce themselves for the first time as third-class bosun's mates and their new assignments. As your graduate comes up, feel free to take as many photos as you want. Like Commander said, we will wait.
BM3 Cannonberry, Station St. Clair Shores, Michigan.
BM3 Andrew Breivik, returning station Seattle, Seattle, Washington.
BM3 Alexander Castro, going to Maritime Security Response Team East, Chesapeake, Virginia.
BM3 Roland DeMoss, returning to Station Portland, Portland, Oregon.
BM3 Aiden Ingracia, Coast Guard Cutter Stratton, Alameda, California.
BM3 Jamal Evans, Station Sheboygan, Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
BM3 Hannah Hayes, Aids to Navigation Team, Buffalo, Buffalo, New York.
BM3 Riley Hendrickson, returning to Maritime Safety Security Team in Miami, Florida.
BM3 Porter Hunt, returning to Station Depot Bay, Oregon.
BM3 Sebastian Juliak, going to Station Niagara in Youngstown, New York. BM3 Cole Lewis, going to Coast Guard Cutter Thunder Bay, Rockland, Maine.
BM3 Max Mann, returning to Station Bellingham, Bellingham, Washington.
BM3 Joshua Metalis, going to Station Woods Hole, Massachusetts. BM3 Connor McBride, returning to Station Check River, Brookings, Oregon.
BM3 Dylan McGee, returning to Station New York, Staten Island, New York.
BM3 Kirsten Myers, Station Cape Disappointment, Oaxaca, Washington.
BM3 Cole Pickens, going to Maritime Safety Security Team, New Orleans, Louisiana.
BM3 Zena Powell, returning to Station Coolute River in La Push, Washington.
BM3 Logan Roan, Station Seattle, Washington.
BM3 Kian Rourke, going to Aids to Navigation Team Two Rivers, Wisconsin.
BM3 Caden Roush, returning to Station Morro Bay in Morro Bay, California.
BM3 Ashton Rusaw, returning to Station Shinnecock, Hampton Bays, New York.
BM3 Anthony Salati, Coast Guard Cutter, Morro Bay, Cleveland, Ohio.
BM3 Lucas Strauss, returning to Station Atlantic City, Atlantic City, New Jersey.
BM3 Ian Van Dreschi, Station Miami Beach, Miami, Florida.
BM3 Cheyenne Vanskoy, Station Gloucester, returning to Gloucester, Massachusetts.
BM3 Peter Waite, returning to Station Wachapreague, Wachapreague, Virginia.
BM3 Jacob Walker, transferring to Station New York, Staten Island, New York.
BM3 Finn Bohr, going to Maritime Safety Security Team, Seattle, Washington.
BM3 Abraham Cordero, returning to Coast Guard Station Eastport, Maine.
BM3 Trent Cox, going to Miss Kings Bay Maritime Safety and Security Team, Kings Bay, St. Mary's, Georgia. BM3 Lucas De Oliveira, Maritime Safety and Security Team, Honolulu, Honolulu, Hawaii.
BM3 Jacob DeMarco, returning to Coast Guard Carter William Hart, Honolulu, Hawaii.
BM3 Allison Drury. I am returning to Coast Guard Station Milwaukee, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
BM3 Ethan Graff, returning to Asia Navigation Team Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan.
BM3 Danny Langan, returning to station Portsmouth Harbor, Newcastle, New Hampshire.
BM3 Chris Martin, returning to Station Gloucester, Gloucester, Massachusetts.
BM3 Anthony Malone, Station Depot Bay, Oregon.
BM3 Emily Politowski, going to Maritime Forest Protection Unit, Kings Bay, St. Mary's, Georgia.
BM3 Kellen Polk, returning to Station Miami Beach in Miami, Florida.
BM3 Rudy Rivera, returning to Coast Guard Station Morro Bay, California.
BM3 Kai Schleiger, returning to Station Panama City, Florida.
BM3 Michael Spinazzi, Coast Guard Cutter Weishi, Alameda, California.
BM3 Peyton Stamler, Maritime Force Protection Unit, Bangor, Silverdale, Washington.
BM3 John Sterling, returning to Aged Navigation Team, South Portland, Maine.
BM3 Jonathan Urbina, Station Rochester, New York.
BM3 Gavin Wells, Coast Guard Cutter Nia Bay, Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm sorry. Would you please join me in a round of applause for the graduates of Bosun's Mate RAP 2508 and 2509, newest Bosun's Mates in the Coast Guard. There is one more event to celebrate before the conclusion of this ceremony. It has been a long-standing tradition of graduating BMA school classes to spike their guidon at the captain's house and disband from there. Please join us as these classes form up for a final time to march to that location. Retrieve the guidons. BM RAP, ready, face, lead out.